Welcome to No Limits Motorsports. Hi everyone and welcome to No Limits Motorsports. I'm Brett Bergeron. Tonight my sidekick is Brian Zephyr, one of my closest and best friends here in Las Vegas. And we're going to talk about our last show here. We're filming live today in the shop right before Christmas time. We're going to go over some of the things that's happening around the country and talk about the end of the year coming to an end. PJ, what do we got going on? First one is March 20th and 21st, no prep.
It's in Willsboro, North Carolina.
North Carolina. So once it starts warming up back there, the no prep season will be kicking off. Ooh, look at this fancy one. Darlington Dragway, February.
Looks like the 27th.
27th, 2021, the Thorough. Back to track, no prep action. So, bunch of things happening.
Hey, right.
Yeah,
Is that you?
That's me, yeah. That'd be me,
That was yesterday, wasn't it?
That was yesterday, yeah. Mom's going to be so happy that she sees her tanks full. So, for all these little kids out there trying to help Mom out, this is probably not the way to go.
I thought you were siphoning the gas out.
No, he's filling it full of water right there.
I thought you were trying to get it out.
No, so. Awesome day, here we go. Dashing down the road in a 3-mule single wide. These are for all my boys back in Kentucky, Brian Britt, some of them guys.
Yeah, I was going to say, where's Memphis when you need them?
Yeah, I mean, that would be some of the things you would rock down there. So I would definitely see that.
It's not a skunk, though.
Not a skunk, no skunk, yeah. So
Brian would have at least 20 skunks pulling that.
He would definitely have some skunks, yeah. So this is something I could see you pulling up in front of my house with.
You've probably done it.
You probably have. Yeah, so I would love that. That would be badass, a little military action. Drive my neighbors nuts in my AUA.
We take that down to, Crazy Horse.
Yeah, the strip up right there. You can't ask for better than that. Right there. So, look at this fucked up deal.
We talk about Kentucky.
Right.
Now this is West Virginia.
That's definitely West Virginia. We got a Dodge right here, pickup truck with a 57 nose and pickup tread bed made into it. I mean, the craftsmanship is not bad. It looks nice.
It's one step above Meth Head.
Yeah, the door lines. I mean, that is definitely a guy that just couldn't afford it. It's not as bad as a 4-door 55, but it's still
a 4-door, though.
Still a 4-door.
You're screwed either way.
Throw your chickens in the back and off you go. So,
West Virginia, you're throwing your cousin in the back.
Your cousin, or your sister.
Your mother.
Your mother. Yeah, I mean.
And if you're a little funny, you might be throwing your dad in the back.
Dad said I'm the best French kisser.
Yeah,
See, so yeah, it's all good. So, these are some of the crazy things around the country, especially this time of year with this fucked up virus. Now we got a new strand in Europe.
We got a new strand here.
Do we?
Yep, Fox 5 just said that there's a new mutation.
A new mutation? Wow.
Guess why? It's the cold.
It's called the cold.
The common cold mutates every year.
Yeah, it's the flu. So, it's been a crazy year with all this virus and everything going on. It has really killed the racing, but has really picked up the street racing around the country. Because, as a street racer, I read on Facebook today, Brian Britt posted that as a street racer, it never closes 24/7.
Yep.
360 days a year.
Test anytime, any day.
And you can race. So, this was definitely the year of the big wheel racing. It's come a long way. People are stepping up their games. But just like any class, I think it's going to be killed soon with these pro mods and now rules, and it's all the street racing is being taken out of it. And
you and BJ talked about it last week. I mean, the rules are ridiculous.
Yeah.
You need a full cage and a convertible?
Anytime you have rules, it destroys classes. It puts the price through the roof. It's just never a good thing for anything. But we'll see what this coming year has come. Now that 2020 is 2021 and it's old enough to drink, who knows what's coming out after this. So, no prep racing, street outlaws, all of these things are coming up. But my favorite thing of the year is Streetcar Super Nationals here in Las Vegas. Here's some of the videos from this year's event that just got released.
Today's Race Day Replay is brought to you by LME, the leader in high-performance LS street and race engines.
Ready to go. Giuseppe Gentile in to the pre-stage position. Lawrence Drake takes it into the beams as we're set to tree drops, and away we go. Giuseppe Gentile trying to hold off the charge of Drake at the finish line, and it'll be the Evolution Racing 2003 bodied Mustang of Giuseppe Gentile getting to the stripe first. Lawrence Drake gave it a run, but didn't have the horsepower or the speed to get around the Mustang at the top end, so it'll be Giuseppe who will be coming back down. No tire, the small tire contingency, lining up on the starting line.
Limited small tire. Small tire this year has just become the norm. I'm still a big tire guy, but small tires is definitely the...
So this is the Addiction Motorsports limited small tire final. Richard Shelley out of Glendale, Arizona, the Capri trying to hold off the charge of Brandon Kersey, but the Kersey Mustang is too much. The Yorba Linda, California car goes to the trophy. It's all up to Sean and Steve
right here.
as the crews have walked away. First one into the bulbs is going to be Sean Renteria. Steve Summers bumps it in once, then twice, locks it in, and here we go. Advantage on the trees. Renteria gets right up against the wall. The blower comes off, and it's going to be Summers. 562 on the 264-mile-an-hour run for Steve Summers. Renteria left the starting line and headed straight towards the wall. 728 is the dial-in for the dragster on the left side of the track, and Steve Valdez. 71 Vega, leaving off the bottom bulb.
Look at this.
Valdez is green. Peyton Janik let go of the button, and she is green. The dragster begins chase on the Vega down towards the top end of the racetrack. To the 1055 dial, hold off the 728. It will not. Peyton Janik picks up the victory. 034 on the tree and 729 on a 728 for PJ. Countries, it's the high folk. It's the high folk.
235 tire.
Oh, your number 4 and 6 qualifier have made their way through the field, and they are going to duke it out right now. Wendy on the left side in the IROC. Luke on the right in the green Mustang. Tree drops, flash, and away we go. Wendy Gonzalez getting to walk away with this one down to the finish line, and 5:26 at 135 miles an hour will do it for Wendy.
Dragging the track. Here we go.
Head start to the Camaro, and the Chevette will do the chasing. Tree drops, red or green light start for the red Camaro, green light start for Umberger in the green Chevette. Down to the finish line we go. Just about 200ths of a second between them at this end of the racetrack, and Brandon Umberger will light up the scoreboard to take home the win here at the Streetcar Super Nationals. Crowned champions here at the Strip. Okay, maybe Prince and Cher weren't crowned champions here at the Strip, but still.
Could be.
You know, we'll see if Flacco can join the crew. The truck out of Pasadena, the Camaro out of Idaho. In, set. Look at the bulb blinking on the Idaho side of the racetrack.
Oh, and it throws him off, lights up the tires. Flacco right on down Broadway. No time, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, this is no time. So we don't have it, you don't have it, nobody knows.
But I'll tell you what, Art has put that car lap after lap after lap down this racetrack. It has been an absolute tank holding together up to this point.
See the breather all back, blowing off a little excess.
Gilly Bobby brings it up on the chip. Here we go. Once again, that's looking good.
Oh, he dropped the laundry way early.
198 miles an hour.
He was trying to keep it at speed, probably.
Yeah. In the tree. I know it doesn't make
Had to
Art
slow
feel
himself
any-
down.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Final 2 cars standing in open comp. It's MMR open comp. Indexes are on the board. 961 for Kevin Stokesbury, 959 for Monty LaFrenz.
And he hangs the wheels in the Chevelle. Open comp, here we go.
Tree drops, green lights, both sides of the track. Will it be the Thunderbird or the Chevelle coming back to pick up the trophy? It's going to be the Chevelle, the 62.
Funny how slow 9 seconds.
Out of Lake Havasu City, Arizona, Joe Cox Jr., the 66 Valiant. Out of Peoria. Red light start for Don Bonahum. This one is over, and Joe Cox Jr. takes his parade lap in the 66 Valiant. Goes down to run 1150 on the 1160 index. Bonahum let it go way early.
at this. That's a beautiful Nova right there. Mickey Thompson, X275. Look at that. Hangs the wheels.
Off the starting line we go. Kenny Hubbard's got a shot at it, but no, John.
Oh, he had to pedal the Nova.
169
Went 489
miles an hour. Gets it done on a hole. So the
Oh,
pickup
that
truck
last
on
10. He's all over the
side
place.
of racetrack. Mustang
XDR right here and
Las Vegas
everything.
side.
He's running the shit out of that truck.
As we are in, locked, loaded, and gone.
Oh, puts it on the bumper.
Boom! Big little explosion out of Derek Cooper's car as he tried to get back into it. Sergio Gonzalez is going to
418?
get to the
Yeah.
finish line first.
Wow,
Goes 4,
177. That's in the 8th.
I wish Todd from Havasu was in one of these.
Oh, yeah.
That
So
little
into our
Nova.
Super Index, Chris Turek on the one side, Mark Lager over on the right side. The Utah-based car versus Queen Creek, Arizona, 860 to 860. The tree
Super
drops
Index.
at exactly the same time.
There it is.
And
Yeah.
at the finish line, it is going to be 8607 on the 860 for Mark Lager. 13 on the tree and laying down a...
At Make Model Engines, we machine.
All right. All right, everybody. That's some of the racing that came from Streetcar Super Nationals. If you'd never had a chance to go out there, go see Mel Ross, Streetcar Super Nationals. Some great racing. You know, I've always wanted to race my car at that event. I was hoping to have it done this year. Just didn't get it. But hopefully this coming year we'll have a lot more racing and testing, and we'll be out there. So there is a bunch of great racing going on. Some street racing. My boys down in Arizona had some great events. JJ and the boss and them guys all did a $109,000 street race out here. This year in review was some good racing, even though with the virus and all this stuff, they filmed Fastest Street Car in America. Great show, love watching it. All the interviews were done just where I'm sitting right now. So if you see the show and looked familiar, it's because exactly where we're sitting. We thought it'd be nice today to sit out in the shop. We let the guys go home early today. So what do you think's coming in 2021?
No virus.
No virus? Okay. What about racing? What's the trend? More small tire?
I see a lot of small tire.
You know, I heard in South Carolina they had 104 cars at the last small tire event. I get it. It's, you know, more challenging. It's definitely there, but I'm still a guy that wants to see this shit go as fast as it can go.
I'm interested to see what goes on with the big wheel stuff, with all the
Rules.
pro mods and the
Yeah,
rules,
yeah.
and just see where that goes.
You know, me and BJ have been doing a lot of talking about it. I think BJ's trying to figure out where he wants to go. We have the Regal, which is a full-blown chassis car, but now we're not even allowed to run that car. So, I mean, there's so many different things. Stevie's coming out with this big twin-turbo Caprice, but now the rules are 24s.
Yeah.
You know, we can't get 24s on BJ's Camaro.
No, not at all.
So there's a ton of changes coming this year I'm looking forward to. I'm really interested in more of the no prep stuff. Now this is for me personally,
Right.
not for the show, not for BJ. You know, I love the no prep stuff. I like the street racing stuff. But even the street racing, I believe, just like now the big wheel cars, and I believe, you know, everything is getting too fast. Radio versus the world is out of control.
Well, the street cars, depending on where you go, aren't street cars.
Yeah.
You know, how many do you see drive down the freeway and show up?
Yeah, exactly.
None of them.
Yeah.
Not a single car.
Most of them don't have a gas tank big enough to drive down our driveway.
Right.
So, I mean, I love seeing cars go fast.
Oh, absolutely.
I like things that have always been so over the top, crazy, but that's just me. The trend is small tire to get racing, and people just can't seem to get that. So, you know, as things get better and better and different, you know, that's what I love about hot rodding, what I call, because I'm not a rat rod guy. You are.
Right.
But I can appreciate all the work that goes into a rat rod. I'm not personally a big wheel guy, but they put all this great work and
Right.
everything into it.
Well, it's just like anything. I mean, you know me, I don't like the import stuff.
Yeah.
But some of the stuff that pulls up out front, I can't even wrap my head around it sometimes.
Oh yeah, I mean, remember
So-
that V6 with the blower that showed up
Yeah.
in front? Yeah, I
Big
mean,
old blower.
Yeah, so it should be an interesting year coming in 2021 to see what's out there, what's available. what the trends are. I mean, I know with the economy being bad and everybody's different, but races will always race. They'll find ways to race.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to this coming year. PJ has really been stepping our game up on our podcast, and we're going to have some newer and wild things coming. Oh, and we have some more stuff from the Winter Meltdown. Let's check this out, PJ.
Brought to you by NoPrep.com. Folks, we thank you for coming to the H at the bottom of the map. That's right, Houston Raceway Park, down here, Houston, Texas. We've got some multi-time world champions, weekend warriors, and some TV stars fighting it out for $35,000 this weekend at Winter Meltdown No Prep number 5.
Land of the free and the home of the
Our small tire final is going to be all Black Sheep Mafia as Brent Self is taking on Adam Plunkett for $10,000. It all comes down to this, the big tire final round right here. The young man from Texas, Landon Hobbs, behind the wheel of the Texas Rattlesnake. Scott Taylor in the Keith Superstore Triangle Speed Pro Charged Hemi they call Tracto. They've set up the And that's it, folks. Scott Taylor drills him on the tree, stays ahead all the way, to a $10,000 payday. Congratulations to the Taylor Motorsports track go crew there as they put in work all weekend long. And congratulations to Landon Hobbs in his runner-up finish for his first ever no prep appearance with the truck.
Welcome back, everybody. Those are just some of the videos of some of the great racing that went on this year. So if you're thinking about building a car or what's coming up or what interests you, you know, send me pictures of it. I'd love to see what's out there, what everybody's building for this coming year. We will have one more show this year. Hopefully BJ's done Christmas shopping last minute, like I'm sure all of us guys are. But
Who Christmas shops?
we don't have anybody.
Yeah, well,
I
see.
buy Axel a cheeseburger. He's
I already got mine.
You got
My
some.
2 dogs done.
Yeah, so some people have families, not us, but yeah. So we have cars.
We have cars.
Yeah,
Dogs.
We have dogs and cars. Yeah. So in the future, guys, send me pictures of your projects. Send me what's going on if you got questions. Just to remind everybody, February 27th, we have the 20K plus remote control shootout out here. I'm almost so tempted to build one of these right now. It's not even funny. I've been even joining their Facebook pages. I'm really looking next year to step up our podcast for more stuff. If you guys like anything or you want me to, you know, show stuff or you got some racing in your neighborhood, let me know. I want to see it.
What do you think about, instead of just the racing, the actual aftermath when something goes wrong? That would be cool to see too.
Oh yeah. If some
Grenade, or a rear end, a trans,
if you-
engine,
if you-
something.
If you guys have broke something and you want to show people what not to do, we would love to post this stuff, the videos. There's a bunch of new racing coming out, from big wheel to no prep, small tire, big tire. If you got a lawnmower and you're rolling up against your neighbor, I want to put it on the show. If you're Mike the Asian and you're driving your moped and flying down the street, I want to put it up here. Please DM it to us. We'll check it all out, get it set up there. You know, any type of racing I'm interested in. I think you are, Brian, too. I mean,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
you know, BJ will be doing a ton of racing this coming year in his big wheel car. Hopefully, we'll debut a new car this coming year. So if anybody's out there and you want to check it out or want to send it to us and you're not sure, send it to us. We'll look at it. There's no in this. It's just us, all of us, guys, girls, kids that love racing. So maybe we're not always politically correct, but we all do love racing and love to see more of it this year. So
Politically correct.
politically correct?
Has anybody ever said that about either one of us?
No, never,
Okay.
never.
Just
So-
checking, because if they did, I want to correct them.
They just say I'm a sexy bastard and that's it. So
How can they see you?
can I stand on top of the thing?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's all good. So guys, please in the future, write into us, send us some stuff. Send us flyers. Hey, I'm going racing this weekend here. Hit us up. The guys down in Arizona, Brett and Brian, always send me information. If you're interested in running one of their events, hit us up. But in the future, you know, I'm begging you guys, send me data. I need to grow. I need more information. If you got a project car you want us to look at, send it to us. We'd love to see pictures of it. See what you're building. Okay, guys? So in the future, I look forward to it. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Whatever your holiday is, I don't know. I'm not politically correct. You know, I hope
It's Christmas.
Christmas,
Happy
yeah.
holidays.
Yeah, if your kids get presents and you get your Christmas blowjob, make it a good one.
That's one way to get the tree to stand.
Yes, get the tree right up
Yeah.
there, yeah. So a little mistletoe above the belt is a good thing
Ooh,
to do.
good idea.
Good thing,
Good
yeah.
idea.
So, all right, everybody, Merry Christmas, and we will see you
Next-
next week for a new up-and-coming year of 2021. Bye, everyone.
See ya.
When it comes to the heart of your engine, there are 3 words that matter: quality, engineering, accountability. Callie's has been the go-to source for leading engine builders and racers for more than 25 years. Cranks, rods, and camshafts are what we do, and Callie's does it better than anyone else. Don't buy from a company that just stamps their name on a box. Stay ahead of the competition with Callie's.
Subscribe now to the CompCam's YouTube channel for the latest new product spotlights, professional installs, insider tech reviews, and more. Subscribe to all the Comp Performance Group YouTube channels to access even more content.
Power like this can lead to major wear. AMSOIL delivers powerful protection for critical components so you can harness that diesel power with confidence. How good is it? In 200-hour head-to-head testing against a leading diesel oil, AMSOIL provided long-lasting protection and kept cylinder liners looking like new. What good is all that power if your oil can't handle the load? Get your diesel the protection it needs at amsoil.com/diesel. Power.
Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so you can be heard on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and many other platforms. You can monetize and make money from your podcast with no minimum listening audience. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. Download the free Anchor app and go to anchor.fm to get started.